please come join us. We would love to have you working with us and get your perspective on things and, really try and support you through your career process. So volunteerism was a big thing.
Let's welcome our guest today.
My name is Erin Roche. I am a CPA in Santa Rosa, California.
What are some skills that new CPAs should have to set up a strong foundation?
From a technical standpoint, I think project management and organizational skills cannot be underemphasized for accountants. A lot of times there's a lot of rules in accounting, but if you know how to manage a project from start to finish and keep multiple pieces moving forward, and like really it's not juggling, but not having such a narrow focus on things where you have to get one thing done and before you can move on to the next, you have to complete that one. If you can have your awareness of a few things at a time, that's super helpful. And then I would also say, just from a logistical balance standpoint, the sooner you can get your CPA done and out of the way after you graduate, the better. Your career is not going to get less complicated, and your life is not going to get less complicated as you grow older. As you grow older, things are going to become more complicated, and there will be more demands on your time, both personally and professionally. So I know it's hard, you get done with college, and yes, I'm finally done with this. It's time for me to relax. Give yourself a very specific amount of time to enjoy yourself because you deserve it. Graduating from college is hard. Take the time, but have a very specific deadline and hold yourself accountable to it. And if you have peers who graduated with you that you can maybe make a pact with to do this together, that's it. Having an accountability partner is fantastic too, so that when you get to the end of that time frame, you really give it all that you've got and get that process out of the way, because you will, once you're done with it and you can breathe a sigh of relief, you're just going to be able to enjoy what you're doing so much more without having that cloud hang over your head. So to the extent that you're able, don't put it off. And if you find yourself struggling to pass the CPA exam, it's not easy. And there are lots of things that mentally can just trip you up. It's not necessarily that you're not capable of doing it. You may just need someone to come in and give you some pointers. There are a number of fantastic CPA exam coaches and programs out there. And I'm not talking review course, that's the technical stuff. I'm talking about how do you set good study habits and how do you get out of your head and make sure that you're not psyching yourself out when you're in the testing environment. If you find yourself in a place where you're really struggling in the testing environment, I would encourage you very much to seek out some support from one of those CPA exam coaches, because I've seen them do amazing things for folks who are struggling with the tests.
What is the last advice you would like to share with new or future CPAs?
My advice for young CPAs, definitely to reiterate the get it done. If you don't have your license yet, try and get that done as soon as possible. And it's going to save you heartache for sure. I would also say that do not be shy to reach out to State Society, AICPA, and look for ways to get involved, because there are so many professionals out there who are excited and motivated to help you grow in your career in whatever way that is for you, that works out best for you. So it is not asking too much. And we love to have young folks who want to be doing more. And it's not always natural for us folks who have been here for a while to know how to reach out and invite you to the table to be part of what we're doing. So I will speak on behalf of everyone, even if I don't really have that authority. Please come join us. We would love to have you working with us and get your perspective on things and, really try and support you through your career process. So volunteerism was a big thing. It helps give you perspective outside of your own employer that you wouldn't have access to otherwise. And it really, even if you love the opportunity you're in right now, it can help you bring thoughts back to your employer of things that you can do to make it even better. So there's not, I don't think that there is any situation where you couldn't get value out of volunteering some time to be part of the profession.